Morning. It is a very, very bright sunny morning. It's also very, very early. So I'm having to do it over here in the corner to keep from having the glare. It is very bright over there on that wall. Anyway, so, okay, I am still battling the kidney stone, and I felt it had shifted some. It's a little low. As it happens, it's not my bladder after all. It's definitely my kidneys again passing stones. I drank a lot of water yesterday to push it through, and once again, strained urination, not a lot, and I'm up to 196.6 now with the fluids. So I'm just going to keep on pushing with the water, and it's got to go. It's got to go. But now I felt that there was a development going on this side. So both sides are just, but the good thing is apparently they're not too large to pass because they're not making me nauseous or anything. So I'm just going to keep pushing and be patient, and I know that they're going to go. Now once again I feel it, and it's down to here. So yeah, it's shifting. The pain was right here earlier this morning, and now it's right here. So yeah, it's shifting. Awesome news. Anyway, I remember there was this one time. Sorry about biting my lip. There's a dry piece of skin. Anyway, I remember there was one time, at the time I was like 210 pounds, and I had noticed that like my pants was really tight around my waist and my ankles were swelled. And this was when I was married to my first husband, and the doctor had prescribed him fluid pills, and finally he had given him a heart medication that had furosemide in it, and so there was extra fluid pills, and so I took one, and the pee flowed, and I ended up releasing 10 pounds of fluid retention, 10 pounds of fluid. And so I'm wanting to hold out on taking a fluid pill until I know that there's a possibility that that the stone or stones, whichever it is, has that chance to go. I had asked my doctor to prescribe me fluid pills because sometimes I retain, especially when I'm menstruating. And you know, a couple pounds ain't nothing. I can deal with a couple pounds. So I'm going to give it a little bit of time before I take a fluid pill. I'm going to give it some time. But anyway, so like, to go on with my support for others who's losing weight, I saw on my notification that there's one that talked about their weight loss, so I'm going to watch that today. Yesterday I watched one who's on the paleo diet, and right now she's kind of struggling. She ended up hurting her foot, so she's not able to work out the way she wants, and she hasn't gained it. She hasn't lost any weight, but she said that she hadn't gained either. So, but I know she can do it. She can do it. She's got this. She said that she's going to up her routine a little bit, and she decided that she's not going to weigh herself once a week or measure herself once a week. She's going to hold off to do that. So but she's going to push on, and I'm rooting for her. She could do this. She's got this. I'm looking forward to watching the one that I got the notification for this morning, and so therefore I can root her on tomorrow and see what's going on with her. It looks like she has dropped more. It looks like. So I'll have to watch the video to see what she's getting at. But yes, and I know yesterday I kept saying that if you're succeeding, you give it over to God 100%, that you'll get even more success. I'm not trying to push God on you. Okay, I'm not. Because everybody's got that free will. They've got that choice. But I am just encouraging you, because there are a lot of us that has given it over to God, and it is through Him that we've got success that we didn't have before. But it's still your all's choice, any of you who has not let God in on your journey. But nonetheless, whether or not you've got God working with you, for you, or you don't, it doesn't matter. Either way, I am rooting you on, because I know that you can do this. We are all on a journey of our own, but it's all the same. No matter what we're working toward, rather to stop gaining, or to lose, or to have better numbers in cholesterol, or high blood pressure, or sugar number, A1C, whatever it may be that you're mostly working forward, that you're working on, it doesn't matter. We are still on a journey, and we can do this. We can do this. On the one weight loss site that I'm on, I had once wrote a blog about what losing weight is like. It's like we're on this freeway. I ought to bring my tablet in here and read it to you. Hold on a moment. Let me go get that, and I will. Okay. Being back on the road, that's what I titled it. Now, I'm not talking about a road with traffic, but a road of getting rid of the weight. My goodness, I have been on this road for around 26 years. I have pulled over so many times. I want to just get on to my destination and then be on maintenance. I am so tired. At the time I was. This was back in March 19th of 2018. I wrote this on the same day that I took those pictures of that one that I'd done, the comparison photo of March 19th and then of December 7th. I turned around and done this blog. It was after I took those pictures too, I believe. Why do we always fall back on our old habits? What have we to gain other than fat? Nothing of great importance and benefits. What do we have to gain? How about low self-esteem, high blood pressure, diabetes, possible cholesterol, trouble breathing, joint pain? How about the lack of clothes to wear because they don't fit? Every time I start making some headway, and then I revert back to the old habits, and I become frustrated and ask why. So many whys. Oh, how I hate this battle, but I am determined to win this war. Wars are never won quickly, but through strategy and over time, plus most of all determination to win and no surrender. I have decided to attempt being a skinny eater, which simply means eating smaller portions. It is part of a plan that I have read in a book. I have applied this principle many times and lost the weight, but I have slipped every time. Well, now I have to try to make it a permanent habit. There is no excuse in eating 2 pounds of food each meal. Come on now, get real. Half a pound to 1 pound, and even less if it fills you up. I want to manage to stay way below 1,500 calories, but decently above 1,000. No, folks, this road is not easy to navigate, but I choose to drive up it a long time ago, and I do not like what is up there. So I have made the choice to drive back down it until I can exit safely and happily. My exit sign is 135. What is your exit sign? Are you tired of driving down this road? Are you tired of this battle and ready to win the war? I am. So, yeah. what's your what's your all's exit sign? That would be interesting to know. What is your all's exit sign? Comment below what your exit sign is on your road. There's another one that I want to read to you that I had wrote. See, the ups and downs of weight loss, I believe it was. Oh, this is it. Oh, the tearful nights after doing so well during the day and binging at night, or the frustration in the morning trying to find something to wear, but you only have one pair of jeans. Sorry about that. One pair of jeans that fit, and you have already worn them 3 times and they are now in the wash. Your spouse buys you something that you want to wear so badly, but the size is smaller, and so he says. An incentive for you to keep at it and lose the weight, with a smile even. So sorry about that. You say, I am trying, with a sorrowful look. There's an extra dryness in my throat here. Sorry about that. Anyway, you say, I am trying, with a sorrowful look. Your closet is full, beautiful, attractive, and even flattering, if it fits, that is. All of the clothes are saying, pick me today, but instead of the reason you don't choose the clothes is because it is not the right occasion, it is because it does not fit. You think, well, maybe I have lost enough. So you select something and start your wriggling game. Oh, the indignity and insanity. So many times I go through this scenario and it gets me down and frustrated. Choosing lighter foods or lighter ways of cooking, broiling, baking, non-fried and breading, more incorporating veggies, lower calories, lower fat, lower sodium, and more water, along with smaller portions and a reset mind every single day. Yet the scale shows no difference. Of course, there is the measuring, and I am afraid to even measure myself after seeing so many times the lower numbers. Yes, I am into my hiking again, and that is a very large plus, something I enjoy tremendously. The up of this round, ding ding, you hear the bell ring for another round, but not before you see the gorgeous, slender, bikini-clad blonde flash around the sign reading, Round 1000, is that I have not gained any more in over a week. Exciting, right? Well, yes and no. See, I am looking for the numbers to drop, but seeing that they have not gone up is great. And now for me to reach my goal and then maintain my weight. I mean, geez, it appears I have discovered the way of maintaining, but now for me to get the right formula down for losing the numbers of that scale, short of just going on ahead and busting it. Yep, I even made a smiley over that, laughing. Yep, all the day long I do great up until around, well, we will just say when my body decides it wants this and that. I fight and try to compromise with something that just may shut my body up until my body throws another tantrum. If only I could turn myself over my own knee and paddle myself. Well, in some ways I can. I do know drinking plenty of water, especially in the evening, helps. I did that last night. It did actually shut down cravings. Waiting until I am hungry. Did that also all day. That is always a winner. Now to get down to using the smaller bowls and plates. That is always a positive way, and the mind thinks that it has a full portion. Getting into something else when I don't need to be eating is great too. When I stay occupied, I definitely don't think about food. The biggest problem I run into is that I have been at this for so long, and I am on a roller coaster that I am ready to get off of already. Sometimes I feel like I am out of steam, and then something comes up that reminds me as to why I need to lose this weight, along with why I want to so bad. So I go through the emotions again with my regrets and woes. But one thing for sure, I always giggle with glee when one of the clothing in my closet that is calling out to me finally gets on my body without playing the wriggling game. That is my biggest up in this journey, and it always reminds me that when it is all said and done, it will be worth it all, every up and down. Now this one I had done March 20th. I'd done the second day. I'd done day after 19th. So, and praise God, I am now going down, except for the up with the stupid kidney stone, which while I was reading that, I felt it, I felt it like pulsing in there and trying to move. Anyway, so yeah, I'm finally on my way down, and the clothes that had been crying out to me in the closet is starting to fit. And there's the pain again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, keep on reminding me that you're going down. Keep telling me you're going. I've already drunk at least a good cup this morning. I haven't been up long. But anyway, yeah. Believe it or not, I'm a pretty decent blogger. I could almost be a journalist. I've got ideas in my head that I struggle with getting out. You know, I do better on paper than I do in person. But anyway, yes. What is your exit sign in the comments below? And have you ever felt the same expiration as I described in the ups and downs of weight loss? I'm just telling you all, we can do this. We have got this. Don't give up. If you have to tweak and tweak and tweak, don't give up. Don't quit. I mean, I have been literally trying to lose weight. I'd like to say forever, because like I said, I really started back in my early teens, even though I didn't need to. But the seriousness came out. I'm going on 27 years now. So, I am so glad that I'm losing the weight now. I am so glad that the real battle is over and that the war is being won. I am so happy for that. And all of you who has been in this battle for so long, if you are finally out of the battle and the war is being won, I am so happy. Praise God. For those of you who are still in the battle and you're not seeing the war being won yet, my prayers are up for you, because you've got this. You've got this. Just don't quit. You've got it. We can do this no matter what plan we're doing, whatever diet we're doing, whatever restrictions we're doing. I'm restricting potato chips. I'm fine with that. So whatever we're doing, whatever we're choosing to do, whatever plan we're choosing to follow, we've got this. We can do it. I will be doing a weight loss vlog tomorrow, but tonight I'm going to be doing my Christmas special, so you all be watching out for that. I love you guys, every one of you. Have a great day.